Alright, this is part 2 of the widget tutorial in Unreal Engine 5. Make sure to watch the first one before you watch this one. And here we go. Now let's say I want to show a video on the main menu screen. This works for anything, on any widget. But I'm just going to show this on my menu screen. So I'm just going to stay in the 2D project for the rest of the game. It shouldn't affect anything. Everything should work in a 3D and a 2D game from now on. Alright, so I'm going to start by going to my file manager and then going to the project settings of where our game is, our project files. Go to content and then make a new file and we'll call it movies. Make sure it is spelled just like that for it to work. You can close out of it now, and now it's automatically show up in your content folder where you added it in the files. Actually, now you need to open up the video that you want to import into the movies folder. So if I could do it, there we go. Just drag it back in. You can close out of it, and then just make sure to save it. It's going to give you this error saying the selected media file will not get packaged, blah, 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 blah. That's normal. So now we need to go back to content and make another file, and we're just going to call it video widgets. We're going to open it back up, and then we're going to create a media player. And where's media? Media player. Make sure to check this. Press OK, and I'm just gonna keep it titled like that. New media player. Yeah, we're going to right click on this and create a material. And I'll call this main menu mat for material. I'm gonna right click on it. I'm going to go to the material domain once you selected the main menu material. And we're going to change it from surface to user interface. We're going to connect the RGB back to the final color because it unconnected it. And we're going to select our texture sample and make sure that new media player is selected in your texture. And that should be it. We should be able just to close out of it. I'm pretty sure. That should be everything. Yeah, you can close out of it now. And then we're going to go back to our main menu screen, our 2D main menu screen. You can apply it for both if you want, but since I'm doing the 2D level, I'm just going to do the 2D main menu screen. So we're going to click on our image. You can just rename this to IMG background or video, whatever you want to call it. We're going to click on the image. Actually, we're going to go back to video widget, click your material, and then we're just going to click on that. Now, in order for this to work, we need to enable a plugin, search up Electra, make sure it's the Electra player, and then you're going to need to restart your game. Alright, so once your game opens, just press yes for whatever was closed. Go out of the plugins page, compile, save, and then you're gonna go back into your graph page. Actually, first, if we were to play this and once we have all the blueprints for it to work, if we were to play this, you wouldn't be able to see a thing because the color and opacity is set to black. You would have to set it back all the way up to white for us to actually see the player, the video. So now we're going to actually add in all the blueprints for this to actually start showing the video when you press play, or when we're in the main menu screen. So to start, go to a new empty spot in your event graph, and then I'm going to go to variables, and we're just going to name a variable called media player. We're going to go to our variables section and search up media player. Make sure it is just the plain old media player object reference. You can compile and save it. Then we're going to drag off of this and say get media player. We're going to say open source Make sure this is connected to events begin or event construct. This is basically event begin play, but just for widgets, it's just called event construct. So off of this, we're going to copy our media player, and we're going to also say rewind, to make sure that the video starts from the beginning completely. And you don't have to copy media player, you can easily just connect it again, but just to make it look nicer, I'm just going to keep it like this. Then we're going to copy it one more time, and then we're just going to search up play to start playing the video. And connect it all up, and now it should be working. So now you can close out of it. Make sure we are on, I don't know what happened. Make sure that we are on the 2D level, or whatever level that you did it in, or if you're doing third person, make sure it's your third person level. Start playing it, and we're going to our main menu screen, and it is not working. Let's see why. Open source, execute, wait a minute. Yeah, I didn't actually select the media player. My bad. So yeah, and when you select your media player variable that we just created earlier, and then you select new media player, making sure that it's assigned to the new media player, and then now it should show the video. There we go. And it looks pretty nice. So yeah, you can go back to your main menu win screen, and then we can just say, show cursor, set show mouse. There we go. I cannot freaking type. Yeah. Gets player controller. And yes. And as soon as you press the main menu screen, there you go. You can press start. You can move around. And you go in here. You die. Main menu shows the video. Start. P. Main menu. Everything's working. Now you can do that. You can show a video for any widget you want. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It should work no matter what. Just make sure you have all this code, and obviously select the new media player. And that should be it. Now, the one problem that we can run into by playing a video in just the main menu screen is that it's only showing in this main menu screen. Like, let's say on the main menu screen you have like a support page. It brings you to the support page, but you also want to show this video at the same time, and you don't want it to just skip and lag over to like this video starting over again in that new widget. Let's say you want it to be smooth, and just keep playing the video as soon as you press that button. So that's actually a really easy fix. And so what you can do is by first going into the main menu screen, the 2D main menu screen, and then we're just going to add a new button, and we'll just call this btn underscore support. Get a text real quick, tag it in, and we'll just say goodness, support. Make sure that the button is a variable, and you click on it. Click, just say, actually, yeah, say remove from parent, so it gets rid of the main menu screen. And then we'll say create widget. And we'll say add to viewport. And then now I want to make our little support page. So we'll get down to user interface, widget blueprint, user widget. We'll call this ports underscore W. Open it up. Get our canvas panel. And then we will not add an image. It'll just be like this. We'll get a text. Well, actually, you can add an image if you want, but it's not going to make sure that this is transparent. It's just covering um, part of the screen. So put it back in the middle, center it. Make sure, let's just make this black so we can see our text. Obviously, you can customize this a lot better, but this is just for an example. And we'll just say support me. And of course, you can do the link like I just showed you how to do that earlier. You can add all the buttons, etc. But we just want to add one button, which is the back button to go back to the main menu screen. So we'll just say btn back, add a text, put it in there. We'll size it down a little bit. And we'll just say back, let's say 25. Yeah, that's good. And then as soon as we make sure it's a variable, as soon as we press on it, we just say, very simple, remove from parent, creates widgets, make sure it is the 2D main menu, and then add to viewport. And there you go. So the reason why we don't, let's go back to it. The reason why we don't want to have an image playing the video in our support page is because we just want to make a new widget just for the video. So we want to go to our main menu and also get rid of this image, which means that we do not need this code. So we'll just copy this real quick, delete it, delete the media player, compile and save. What is my error? Oh yeah, we didn't select this. So make sure that this is your support widget. You can close it out of our main menu and our support page. And then we'll go to, what the heck was I doing? I completely just lost what I was doing for a sec. Alright, so what we do after this is that we just want to make our new user widget that displays our video. And we'll just use this video widget universally for any widget that we want to show it. So we'll just obviously create a canvas panel, get an image, 1920, 1080. And then we can obviously anchor it in the middle so it doesn't move. Move it up a little bit. Just like that. Make sure that all the colors are showing up as white. The tint is white. The color opacity is white. Go to our image and we'll say new media. I don't know what I called it. What did I call it? Media player mat. I do not know. Just go back to it. Select your material. Open that up. Go to the graph. Create a new variable. Call it your media player. Media player. Get delete these. Add that in. Save. And now it should work. But we actually haven't displayed this widget onto our main menu, so we're not going to actually see it. So we need to, in order to see this, the video widget on our main menu screen, we need to actually add it to the viewport in the main menu. So off of event begin or event construct, we just say create widgets, call it video, add to viewports. Make sure we also say set show mouse cursor because we want to show our mouse cursor on the main menu. And wait, did I already add that on the main menu screen? I did. My bad. Don't do that because we already did that for this right here. Actually, never mind. It's probably better to copy this, delete it, and then keep it in here, because sometimes we want to reference our menu player when we're not actually in the main menu screen level, if that makes sense. So yeah, make sure you don't have it in the level blueprint. And now it should work. I just realized need to show it in our support screen. So off of event construct, we say creates widgets. We say video, add to viewports. There we go. Now it should work. Save, press play. Did not work. Let's see why it is not working. Oh yeah, per usual, I did not select the new media player. So there we go. That should solve it. Press play, and now it's showing our video. So remember, make sure you delete this in your 3D main menu widget. But yeah, we do not have an image in our support screen because we want to show it through this, and we do not have one on our main menu screen. Whatever other screen that you'll want to display this video in, make sure you do not have a background image so in order to actually show this video playing. So let's say you forgot to go back to your video widget. Let's say you forgot to, why is this not centered? Let's say you forgot to make your color and opacity white. If it was black, as you see, you cannot see the video. So it's really important to make it white so you can actually see it. And that should be it.